Look back at the long-standing legacy of Toastmasters, and you will see a history of excellence. But that kind of sustained achievement does not happen by accident, and it certainly is not the result of luck. It requires deliberate, methodical planning. Too often, newly elected club officers step into their roles simply hoping for a good year. But a successful club operates much like a successful organization. It needs a rigorous business plan to guide its operations. That business plan is the official Toastmasters Club Success Plan. It is the structured roadmap your executive committee will use to define your goals and earn distinguished status or higher. To get you there, we are going to walk through a structured 7-step blueprint to construct a fully actionable plan for your program year. Before we begin step 1, you need to gather your materials. Assemble your 7-member executive committee, download the official Success Plan PDF, and pull historical performance data. You must start this process immediately. The program has an inflexible qualifying requirement. To be eligible for recognition, your club must submit the finalized document by September 30th. Step 1 is the needs assessment. Before you can set realistic targets, evaluate your club's current operational state. Review your past performance metrics, assess your current baseline membership numbers, and check your financial stability. Once you know where you stand, move to step 2, establish SMART goals. The Success Plan tracks 10 specific distinguished club program goals across 4 categories: education, membership, training, and administration. To see how we transition from abstract ideas to concrete metrics, look at this member progress worksheet. The document provides dedicated spaces to track individual progress for Pathways awards, from Level 1 up to Level 3. You cannot simply write down, "We want Level 1 awards." You have to demonstrate actionable targeting by filling out this exact worksheet with the actual names of members who are on track to complete those levels. For Goal 1, the quantitative requirement asks you to identify up to 6 specific people who are likely to earn a Level 1 award during the current program year. By translating abstract targets into specific member names, your leadership team ensures that the club remains focused on facilitating actual human progress, rather than just trying to check administrative boxes. Step 3 is develop action plans. This is where you formulate concrete strategies to hit the numbers you just wrote down, like mapping out a specific open house event to hit your required membership quota. Now that you have strategies, you need step 4, assign responsibilities. A plan without a specific owner is merely a wish list. The plan includes a crucial tracking mechanism for this in the appendix, the action item worksheet. It forces you to list out the specific action item, the goal it aligns with, and the responsible party. When filling this out, you have to avoid the psychological trap of diffusion of responsibility. If multiple people are assigned to a task, no one feels ultimately responsible for it. This means every single task must have one specific individual's name attached to it, like the Vice President Education or the Treasurer. You cannot list the Executive Committee as the owner of an objective. Assigning a single named officer to every individual task provides a systemic defense against critical operations falling through the cracks. That brings us to step 5, establish a timeline. You need to map your assigned strategies to a formal calendar to avoid a chaotic scramble at the very end of the program year. Look at this timeline of the Toastmasters program year. You need to plot your final deadlines, like the June 30th goal completion, and build in interim milestones along the way so you can track your incremental progress. Once the timeline is set, execute step 6, secure committee consensus. Your entire executive committee must formally agree to the final draft and commit to their assigned tasks. But you should not stop with the executive team. Share the finalized plan with your general club membership to foster transparency and secure their active support. Practicing this level of transparency transforms the success plan from an isolated executive secret into a unifying vision for the whole club. Finally, we reach step 7, monitor, review, and adapt. The single biggest threat to this process is the file and forget trap, where a completed plan sits in a drawer gathering dust. The ultimate countermeasure to that trap is locking in a recurring, non-negotiable monthly progress review on your calendar. Make the agenda for these meetings straightforward. Open your action item worksheet, review hard metrics against the timeline, and discuss any operational roadblocks. If the club begins to fall behind on its targets, use this time to dynamically adjust your strategies to course correct. Applying this kind of continuous, disciplined adaptation turns a static PDF into a living document capable of surviving unexpected challenges. By completing these 7 steps, your club now possesses a concrete roadmap populated with real names and tactical strategies. Now you have to execute the absolute administrative requirement. The club president or vice president education must submit this finalized plan to World Headquarters before September 30th. With the paperwork filed, stand up at your next general club meeting and formally present these targets to your members to build collective momentum. Remember, this document operates as the essential business plan for your club's overall success and your members' individual growth. By anchoring your year in strict accountability and monthly tracking, your executive committee guarantees that every single member receives the personal growth they joined Toastmasters to achieve.